Hi everyone, I'm Sam with Space and Daily Games. Today is June 10th, 2026. It is Wednesday, and we're going to start with Wordle number 1817 first. Let's pick the starting letter. P. Alright. Oops, I'm on the wrong tab. Okay. Let's ignore that. Let's go down to P. G, H, I, J, K, N, O. So I think we did O yesterday, right? I think that P. Patty, Pagan, Paler. I did P not that long ago. Okay. Why not piggy? It's not a very optimal word, two G's, but whatever. It's kind of fun. Oh, that okay, that two G's actually helped because it proved that you only have one G and that G's in the right spot. And this I is gonna be somewhere else. The first thing I'm looking at is image. An image it hasn't been done before. I forgot. I'm gonna be so honest, I don't remember. But okay, before I try image, let me think of it. There's something else. Okay, what if it's could be thigh, Thigh. That's possible. Maybe can be siege. No. Could be way, Weigh, way. Oh, okay, so we've got a couple of those actually. So way, image. Look it up. What else? Where else is could be be here. Fungi could be, but I'm pretty sure we've already done fungi and not too long ago, like 2025 maybe. So I don't really want to do fungi actually. I totally forgot. I know we just discussed it the other day, but I can't remember if images and I'm going to do the image. It's not it. Well, it's not way either because there's an A in there. Okay, and it's not fungi. So let's see, maybe AI something like that. AIG. Or like that. Do you think? Cargi? No, that feel weird. Or what about blank something? IG something. A line. I like that. Let's do that. Ooh, nice three. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, first of all, let me just check again because I don't remember. Let me just remember for it. I think it is. Dang it, that was 2 years ago and I still forgot. I thought it had it and I was like, so instead of image, let's do image, right? Dang it, my memory is terrible. Okay. Align, is that one brand new? It is brand new. Okay, so totally new word. What else? What else? What else? We got fungi. Well, why did I have this memory that we did that in 2025? What am I thinking of in 2025? No idea, but for some reason I thought, maybe I'm thinking of fudge or something. No, that's not it either. Funky. Oh wait, funky. Hold on. Funky was 2024. Funny 2023. Then fungi 2022. So maybe I just saw someone use it as an eval or as a starting word, but it's not a word that has been used before. I mean, reused in recent years anyway. Okay. Anyway, still pretty lucky with that three. Alright, let's check Calco. Today's answer is online. Started with Piggy. Cute little Piggy. Piggy was quite a good guess, I think. Yeah, look at that. 12 probable answers. So good about Align, Amigo. But I think that was unlikely. Beige, Corgi, Dane, Fane. Oh, that's a good one. I didn't see that EIGN. I was looking at EIGH. Think about the EIGNs. That one I think is harder to think of. But fungi, image, nay, rain, thigh, and way. So I did see a couple of the EIGH ones, but not nay. I didn't think of that one. I don't know if that one's been before. Let's just check. We've had way, eight, and nay. So okay. What about rain? Oh, sorry, rain. I get that's not been done before. What about thigh? I think. Yes, 2024. Well, beige. I like that beige. Corgi. I mean, it's an interesting plurality today, but I don't know if I think they'll do that. Beige hasn't been used before. That's a good guess. Let me read it thigh right. Fane. Oh yeah, Fane and Dane. That's Fane 2021. Oh, could we use it? Dane. Haven't used that one. And that one to me, it's hard to think. I think Dane could be one of those hard words for real. Because I've heard of it, but I don't use that word a lot, so I feel like that's gonna be hard. Technically it is an IGN word as well, so another day could be that, right? It could have been Dane today, DIGN, right? Okay, so yeah, wait, where were we in Captain? So then I did picky, then image. Yeah, but that only left me one. Oh, my answer because the A helped. So yeah, that was a line. So from 12 to 1, that's pretty good stats. All right, nice three guesses off here. Okay, Let's move on to connections. So we are playing, I don't know, 10 something. Almost 1100, I saw it. It's what, 1095, okay. Today's 16 words, we've got stage, page, fashion film, method, skin, character, wings, pit, crust, word, way, line, catwalk, scum, and manner. Okay. Scum, that's something gross. Crust, that's something gross. Or scum, scumbag. Stage, pit, wings, feels like part of a, like, I want to say like an amphitheater or part of like a whole, I don't know what you call that place, but like a theater and that kind of thing, maybe, but I'm not too sure yet. I'm gonna put that at the moment. I don't want to choose just that. Method acting, character acting, maybe, or perhaps your character, your manner, the way you are, the way you are. I don't know. Okay, sure. Wings is a song from Little Mix, one of my favorite girl groups. God, page, from page to screen, page. Elliot Page. Oh, page, book, page, word, line. I don't. Oh, that's not really quite the book. Really. Wings. Is this the thing as wings of the book? I'm not sure. I could try this. See if that's something. It is. Oh, thank God. Parts of a theater. Okay. I forgot what I said. I know I said parts of a. I think I said something like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my word. Maybe. There's a way to do something, a method, a manner. Oh, right, I see. So not really character, but more like way of doing something. But does character fit that though? I don't know, like a way. Line up. It seemed like film, crust, and scum could be kind of like, I would say, similar things, sort of like a layer of gross stuff. Skin could maybe fit that way. Or maybe line, I don't know, but maybe skin, like an L shape here. That could be something. Then maybe fashion. Oh yeah, in a particular fashion. That's so it's in a way of doing something. Okay, I see that. So maybe this is the yellow or green. Oh, technique, yeah, yellow. So we got skin, crust, film, and scum. I think that could be what that would. Then line, word, character, and page. Oh, just parts of like a book or something? Okay, so then I think these just gross stuff? Gross layers? Gross things that form on wet surfaces. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm thinking of the word moist and like all these gross things come to mind. I don't like this. I don't like this category. And of course they put the green category because it looks gross, right? Green and gross. But these ones, I mean, just parts of a book or something? I don't know what. Oh, count in document word counts. That is interesting. Okay, remember, let's look at the other categories first. Parts of a theater. You got the catwalk, which is like the walkway, right? I'd say that. The pit of a theater, is that the like the behind part of it? Like the stage is the front, right? Pit theater meaning. Let's see, what's that mean? What is a pit theater? Well, that's an orchestra pit. Usually in lowered area from the stage. There's pit and orchestra pit, and there's a difference apparently. Let's check. Why I don't know why it's on Arctic Monkeys Reddit. Is it because that's a concert for the Brooklyn show? Oh, okay, so that's where the audience is. That's the regular pit. Then you've also got the orchestra pit. I see. So it's like the lower part of the theater, and then the wings are like the sides, right? Like coming up. Okay. Technique, fashion, manner, method, and way. Took me a while because I was thinking more like of because the character thing made me think of like that's how a person is, right? As opposed to a technique. So that's what kind of threw me off a little bit there until I saw it. I thought of the word in a different way. So that's when I got okay, got it. And Grossing said, "Well, what surfaces? I've heard of crust, film, and scum, but skin to say something that forms a wet surface. I'm not so familiar with that one, but it makes sense because skin is like a layer covering something, right? So that makes sense to put that there. but the other three I have, like sort of like, like mossy algae kind of thing. As I was saying, fungi, and then gross little stuff that grows on the surface. Mold, whatever. Counted document word counts, of course, they will count the pages. They do count the lines, they do count the words and characters. Okay, so that's true. I just thought this had to do with just a book or something like that. I didn't think about actually just things that the document, Word doc counts. All right, so I see. Interesting category, not your usual purple. I would say feels reminiscent of a blue, actually. Yeah. All right, there we go. Did I make any mistakes? I did not, but there was no fancy, nothing, no rainbows, no reverse rainbows, just regular solving, just whatever came to mind first, and that's what I saw. All right, let's move on to today's bonus game. I'm playing this new game called CoupleCut from Playland. All right, let's look at how to play. The goal is to build the hidden answer and place it in the slots at the top of the screen. As the slots, these things here, I guess. Syllables in red are part of the answer. Okay, cut. To cut, right click to break words into syllables and fragments. Okay, so right click to cut. Right. To couple them together, tap two words sequentially to merge it. So like click, click, I think they're joined together. Okay, then reset, press enter, or use spacebar, or the reset button to reset the puzzle. Okay. Tips: sound out the word to figure out how it cuts. Good idea. Words don't have to exist for cuts to be made. What does that mean? Words don't. Oh, so you mean you can just cut into like any bits? They didn't have to be a word like jur or no. They're not words on their own, but they can just be parts of something. Okay, I think I get it. So couples. I'm supposed to find 5 couples. Is that what that means? I think they don't say that. Okay, I think so. I think so. Yeah. Apart. Actually, that's right. Couples are reading. Or is it like I can only merge 5 times? So I'm gonna get one word on it. Person engaged in warfare. Oh. Okay, let's warmonger. That's the answer here. So wait, hold on. Cut is right click. So I need warm. I need the gur here. So I need an on. Okay, maybe on from organization. I don't really need that, do I? I just only need these 3 bits anyway. So okay. I can't. Why won't they let me do that? Okay, what? Wait, hold on. What's the red? Oh, they're part of the answer. So it's not warmonger. OR is part of the answer. Interesting. Okay. All right. Maybe I'll try to click. Our eyes. Oh, warrior. Now I get it. Right? I think it's gonna be R. Okay. Okay. Oh wait. I want to. Because I need WAR. And it needs to be merged together, right? Oh, I can. No, but I can't cut this. Can I merge them together? That's the same thing as before I cut it. So what can I do? Do I merge these and then cut them? I'm kind of confused. Or these. No, it's not giving me that. I don't know how to. How do I move these around? Oh, I don't understand. How do I get? Or okay, now. I still can't get rid of that R. How do I get warrior? I don't understand. Okay, I only have 3 couples left. So how was that going? Okay, hold on. Let's see. I reset the. Huh. The problem is, how do I? Okay, so banjo. Sure. It seems I don't understand. How do I separate this R from the RM? They don't. Oh, because it only does syllables, right? That's annoying. Okay. Well, if it's not warrior, then what is it? Right, because the WA is not red, so I don't need that. Okay, so something about the rioter? No. I am confounded. So RI and OR is definitely needed. Oh, I guess I know why W is not red yet, because you need the R as well. I just don't understand I don't understand how do we do this? How do I put them together? I'm confused. I don't understand. How do I join them together? They don't really show me, do they? Oh, what happened here? I put no something. Okay. I can only redo it, but I can't. Okay, well, let me read this right at the beginning, because probably is something important that I missed. Let's scroll. I see, but they don't let me do that. Okay. That's good. Oh, that's something interesting. Then I need. Oh, wait a minute. What do I need? The RI. Can I do? Okay, like right here. No, it's MRI. What the heck? I don't do that. Lord, I can kind of see it. Why won't they let me? Let me. What do I get? RI out. Right. Or should I get? No, I definitely do need the I. That's annoying. Okay. I should get that R out. Now I can get the RI out. Because the dang M is stuck to it. Okay. Do that. Yes. Control. Why won't it do anything? I have no idea how to play this game. I do not understand. I am just so lost. I mean, I get the basic concept of how to split it, but I don't know how to move them around. Get them to go out. Well, I can't merge anymore anyway, so I can only split. So that's not great. I mean, I know the answer. I just don't understand how to. One of the best things from the shortest solutions. Okay. Right. Great job. What does that mean? I just pressed that. That's not. I mean, I failed. I don't understand. What? Yeah. Okay. I did not get this game. Again, a game that is just too smart for me. Or maybe I'm just not smart enough for the game. It's not that the game is too smart. It's just that I'm not very smart, I think. Because I did not get how do I separate that. And I could be here forever and probably not figure it out. So please do leave in the comments. Let me know how do I cut it the way that I want it to cut. Because I didn't get that. And I do feel like the to be fair, the tutorial is kind of lacking in. I think it would be best to actually show a bit rather than pictures, because I think that you'd have so many pictures of cuts, right? So I think it would be easier if we could see exactly here how am I supposed to get those syllables out, breaking the fragments, merging them, and what makes sense to of course they don't have to exist for cuts to be made. I get that, but I didn't really know how to do that, right? Like, yeah, how do I get those things out here? Maybe the idea is that you should just make some weird cuts and weird combinations, and then from there split them. But I don't think it's gonna be my type of game where I have to think about all that stuff. I can kind of see the appeal for some people, but I don't think it's gonna be something that I am very interested, because I feel like my brain is just not wired to think about where I'm gonna cut those and which parts to break up to make those and things like that. Because since there's no how much logic it doesn't have to be a word, it just has to form something. I mean, like when you work like this, like NGMRE, you can put whatever. So I feel like I mean maybe it's just too hard for me to think of it. So but I will leave a link to CoupleCut for you to try it yourself and let me know. Maybe this suits some of you guys who you feel like your brain is more attuned to it's kind of like word cutting logic like that. Maybe you can visualize it better than I can. So let me know in the comments if you like this type of game. I'll leave a link for you to try it. All right, let's move on to comments from yesterday's video. Okay, Edward, you did tread, alarm, shark, and wharf. Okay, I think that's a really good four. Decent guess of shark there. Said some of the possible answers the bot gives after my second turn were scarp, snarf, snark, and hoary, and the eventual 50-50 word cherry. If it bases my skill score on having those in the mix, I'll just be ignoring it. Yeah, I mean, what the heck? Those words, okay, scarp. I'm thinking of scarper, that's the okay. Scarp and snarf don't even sound like real words, if I'm being honest. Hoary, I've heard of it, but really, is it a common enough word? Snark, I think, is the most probable out of all of these four. Cherry, even less so. But okay, that's what they say that they think that those are the possible answers. Okay. Yesterday's mafia-related quote was Al Pacino in Godfather 3. Oh, I've never even seen Godfather 1, so don't even expect me to see Godfather 3. But I'm guessing it must be pretty good if people are quoting that, right? It's a pretty famous quote. But the character in The Sopranos was riffing off it. Ah, I see. Well, I didn't know that, but makes sense since it's very mafia-related show. So I just difficulty 2 out of 5. I thought I was also clever seeing the superscript connection right up. 46% found that first, so nope. Well, almost nearly half, right? Then I spent at least 10 minutes figuring out another music-related perfect connection. Again, I was fairly certain it was a fill in the blank. Oh, I'll soothe my bruised ego by telling myself that it was a tough one. Bone? It's funny that I kept thinking piano keys, but it was X that provided the aha moment. Damn, how did you get... Okay, well, maybe you're more attuned to, like, X or something. I don't know. Maybe you play guitar? Sure. Since secret was one of the green category answers, I was afraid they would call it things to keep secret. They're probably afraid of facing your wrath. Yeah, thank goodness they didn't do that. And I was like, be shaking my fist at the screen, even though I can't see it. X degree Dove and Secret was the Rainbow Red Herring, all deodorant brands. I didn't know that Dove did deodorants. I actually don't know if they do deodorants here, but they definitely do soaps, bar soaps, those body washes, in deodorant, not too sure. We have other brands that do that. Maybe that's why they don't want to do that here. Squirtle, do something like I used to try by not taking advantage of the hints. Once you get to a certain point, you can reveal some of the letters in the words right. Could be quite useful. Helps having a few certain letters of the longer words. Also, you can reveal one word of up to 6 letters. If you subscribe, you can get additional 4 reviews. Oh, pretty cool. Plus, you earn 1 additional review for finding the bonus word of the day. Neat. If you think that was fun, you can play one of the 10 by 10 special puzzles. One has 888 words, the other 890. I think I will pass. If I had to find 890 words, I mean, we'd be here for a week or a month. I mean, me doing 35 words already took like so long, like 15 minutes, I think. So if this is another like 10 times, almost 10 times, no more than 10 times, because my math is terrible, but a lot times, more times worse. I need to eat at some point and go to the bathroom, so not gonna happen. But good recommendation. I think I want to try one of those, like the mini version that they have, the mini Squirtle that looks kind of like the express one, and maybe some just like the unique ones, but not like the one with so many, not like the mega big Squirtle. You said today, well that was yesterday, I was in the top 3% for speed and the 4th% to finish with perfect accuracy. That's awesome. The accuracy rankings do not rely on speed. Good thing, because I wouldn't be. Don't follow me on speed, because I wouldn't be. But it just matters who gets there first. And the puzzle drops in my time zone at 5 a.m. I set 2 alarms to make sure I don't get distracted and forget. Wow! 5 a.m. and you're up. What? Oh my goodness. I don't think I can wake up for games, but damn. Okay. I still do, and that's what 3rd alarm is for. Sad but true. Oh, I mean, I'm glad that at least the alarms work, right? Sometimes I set 2, and I still somehow don't hear both of them. I miss both of them. But that's me. We should visit it. Slant, Crude, Ovary, and Wharf. Nice one. That's what I would say. And so continues my week of glorious, phenomenal, jaw-dropping 4s. I still think 4 is pretty good, but I know that maybe we're itching for some 3s or 2s, of course. 4 is like the average, it's like, it's okay. I wasn't certain if we had Wharf, but knew perfectly well that Ovary is in play. In hindsight, I doubt they'll pick that even as an original answer list. The bot counts Amaro and Hoary as my 2 thoughts. Amaro? I don't think so. Would love to acquire your trick of entering one option but be changing your mind and then celebrating delight, but I guess magicians don't tell their secrets. If I had some Wordle magic in my fingers, I'd be getting more one guess songs, but I just got first one after about like the 500th game. So yeah. Crash hasn't actually been used, but I'm surprised you didn't think of strip since those were the letters you were targeting. Oh, was I? I forgot what I was doing, to be honest. Edward says, I don't think I'm telling about ovary. They did, after all, use fetus, which was pulled off from the victim with some incredibly bad timing. I was a bit surprised at Mafia. I thought they might forget about it because of the stereotypical images it elicits. Well, I mean, it's okay. It's not that negative, right? But I guess, I mean, you're right. Sometimes it's surprising what they do, including what they don't. Clara, you said I played Squirtle, and at 35 words, my 3 bonus was perfect. So saw streak 1. I do play this one sometimes. I don't know why I play this one. Out of all the word finding games out there, it's good. I made sure to play extra careful today to get a perfect one. Easy. It was an easy one. Yeah, nice job. You were locked in your focus. I've seen people play this one in public, so it must be popular. In public? Must only be in the UK because I've never seen anyone play Wordle in public. I'd be like looking for my gang. I have a Wordle t-shirt, which I haven't worn in a while, but I have a Wordle t-shirt. No one has ever approached me and say, "Hey, I play Wordle." I think people are like used to play Wordle after like what, 5 years since it's been out. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, I'll leave a link to CoupleCut in the description. Let me know how you did, and also let me know how you did for today's Wordle Connections. And just a quick reminder that from June 11th to June 18th, I will be on a holiday, so I will have pre-recorded videos ready to go. So obviously this will be from like last weekend that I recorded those videos. So but I will be checking daily in the morning to make sure that the puzzles that they actually release on the real dates match what I've already played, so that in case if they change the puzzles for whatever reason, the answers to Wordle, I can just do a quick re-record. But of course, that'll be in my phone mode. I think it's portrait mode, and it won't look pretty, but it will get the job done. So if I have to, I'll do it from the hotel room, if need be. But hopefully, they follow and everything, and you will see the adventures I go on, the highs and lows. As we all know, we must have highs, and when there are highs, there must be lows. So, all right. So yeah, while I'm on holiday, take care of yourselves. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.